But when you take a look at the recent print runs of Gibson, Mays, and Griffey, does this card fall under 2,000? But after one day of sales, the jury is still out on how well this will sell. So after a 1 day break in Project 2020, welcome back to week number 33. My name is Chris, otherwise on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_sportscards. And my website is the website you want to visit for all of your Project 2020 news and stats throughout the week and throughout the year and into the future. But hey, yesterday was a day off from the set. I thought back and forth on Monday, am I going to do a show on Tuesday? Am I going to take the day off? I didn't know one way or the other, but then when Topps didn't release cards on Tuesday, it made the decision for me very, very easy. So hopefully you had an enjoyable Tuesday. That's probably hard to say right now in this country, but hopefully you did enjoy the cards that got released today. And I will say, seeing the Griffey by Efdot put a smile on my face as I jumped on Topps website today after work. So hopefully your reaction was the same when you saw that card. But we'll get back to the cards that released today in a second. I will say though, as a slight teaser, both of these cards were home runs in my book. So it's going to be very difficult to pick between JK5 and Efdot. But looking back on the Monday cards, Ted Williams by Natural, I did theorize on Monday it would fall under 2,000. I didn't expect it to fall under 1,800 though, but with eyes off of the set for 1 day, not too surprising to see this card fall well below 1,800, just over 1,700. Here again though, Natural mixed with Ted Williams, one of the lowest printed athletes in the set right now. Not too big of a surprise here at the end of the day. But taking a look at the Frank Thomas by Ermsey, as I said on the Monday show, Ermsey has had some very, very high print runs here recently. And this card again sells 52% more copies than the Ted Williams in the same time period. So while that Frank Thomas outperformed expectations in relationship to the Ted Williams by Natural in the same time period, another card that is going to exceed its counterpart on release day is going to be this Ken Griffey Jr. by Efdot. And I really think Efdot captured the spirit of Ken Griffey in the card. The smile is the thing that your eyes are drawn to, and the rest of the card doesn't even matter. Because Griffey, you think of Griffey, you think of the smile, the backwards hat, the catching of the ball over the fence. This card is Ken Griffey. I can see this card right now coming in well over 3,000. The question right now is, does this card make it to 3.5, 3.6, 3.7? It's going to be very interesting to see how these results come in after a day off from this set, but this is one of Griffey's best releases so far because it captures Griffey more than anything else. And then second up today is this Tony Gwynn by JK5. I'm curious, when you saw this card, what was the first thing your eyes were drawn to? The one thing JK5 has in his cards is a ton of detail that cannot be appreciated until you actually have the card in hand. But the interesting thought for me when I saw this card, look, this card didn't change too much from its original format. Yes, it's very colorful. It's one of JK5's most colorful pieces of artwork, but it stayed very, very true to form. And when I saw this card, I immediately compared it to the Natural and Joshua Vides, which came out back-to-back way early in the set, I think around card 40 and card 60. And to me, this JK5 is the best Tony Gwynn of the cards that kept it basically true to the original format. There are other there are other Gwynns out there that are different, that might be better in your mind or worse in your mind, but this is a really, really cool JK5. And when you line up the Vides, the Natural, and this JK5, it's going to stand out even more. And when you look at a print run, and by the way, it's before 8 o'clock, I'm not even looking at the numbers. I'm tired of kind of looking at numbers, as I think many are at the moment. This card right now, does it come in over 2,000 or does it fall under 2,000? It's going to be aided by Ken Griffey. So right now, this feels like 2.1, 2.2, but we'll check tomorrow. We'll check Terapeak in the next episode and see where this card's going to land. It's going to be very interesting to see. With that, have a fantastic Wednesday evening, and I'll see you back on Thursday for episode number 112 of the Project 2020 Nightly News.